Elisha Justice 8, his first 3 of the second half. One thing that Lindenwood Belleville cannot afford to do is just trade baskets. Not when you're trailing by 20. Out front with it is Anderson, Jacoby Anderson. Between the leg dribble, pull up 3, feeling it. This one rattles out. Tip try, no good. Then coming out of nowhere to get the offensive rebound. The stick back there is Hallman. He's got 9. Hallman came out of nowhere, split 2 defenders, and then we'll have a blocking foul out front. But split 2 defenders and got the stick back. And then we'll have a reach-in foul on Chris Stevenson. His 3rd. His fouls start to mount up. Gaffner's got 4. Jacoby Anderson 3, 2 for Craig Anderson, Ellinger, 3 for Stevenson, and now 2 for Tyler, 2 also for Tyler Boring. The fouls are starting to match up for Lindenwood Belleville. And there's another one there. This one's going to be called on Lawson Warren, his 2nd. Cantino got the brunt of that foul. That's one of those plays in your backyard that, not on my court, partner. You're not going to score the easy bunny. I'm going to make you earn them from the free throw line, and that's exactly what Warren did. So Cantino will go to the line to shoot a pair. Get ready to check in the lineup. Will be Garrett Gaffner with his 4 fouls. Muddles will roll the dice and get Gaffner back in there as Cantino feels the effects of that foul and misses the free throw. Kind of putting his right hand on the top of his head saying, wait a minute, kind of rolling his neck around a little bit, as you can see on the screen. That was a hard foul by Warren. 2nd opportunity for Cantino. Up the shot line, no shot. We've got looks like a lane violation inside on Kenny Manigault. So wave off the free throw, and Wells just looks over the officials. 69-51, an 18-point game as Jacoby Anderson across the timeline, nearly stolen by Whitaker, nearly got a hand around his waist to knock it away from him. Anderson will pull it back out front, picked up there by Whitaker. Looking for a high screen for Gaffner. Going to work is Anderson. Inside, then nice the defensive work by Whitaker. He ball hawked Anderson all over the court, then got the steal, comes down, the shot won't go. King gets the offensive rebound, goes to work, pull up jump shot, no good, and Warren gets the defensive rebound. Outlet pass coming right at us. Here comes Craig Anderson to the basket, to the goal. Shot won't go, and off the hands of Gaffner, it'll go back over to Pikeville, University of Pikeville, the Bears. 13:50 to play. Pikeville comfortably in the lead. They led by 24 at halftime. They lead 69-51 at this point. Lindenwood Belleville has outscored the Bears by 6 here in the second half. Manigault thought about a 3, puts the ball on the deck, no look pass to Justice. Back out to Manigault. He will pull the trigger from 10 feet, won't go. Tip try no good. Cantino really hustling after it, kept it alive, and then Manigault couldn't hang on to it. Like the effort of Cantino. He's got 12 rebounds, 9 defensive to go along with 12 points. A double-double, and that's what he has done all season. 13.9 points a game and 10.1 boards a game. National championship just an extension of his game and what he's done all season. And then they're going to get Warren and they're going to call a technical on the head coach. Scott Spinner just got teed up after the blocking foul was called on Warren. That didn't take long. The official came over to the scorer's table and fired one immediately. Fired a tee on Scott Spinner. So stoppage of play with 12:43. So King will go down. Keala King to shoot the free throw. King is perfect from the free throw line. 8 for 8. Misses the front end. Why not? The curse of the play-by-play guy. Just jinxed the shooter. A little different standing there by yourself with no teammates around in these tactical free throws. Second one up, and this one rattles in. Got 22. Now the possession After the technical, we'll stay with Pikeville. The number 2 seed up by 19, 70-51. Into Justice, and he'll walk it across the timeline. 5'10", senior guard. Madigal to the rim, to the basket, won't go. Tip try by Cantino, staying after, really fighting for it, but Anderson has it. Then he loses control, and Justice has it back. On the push, alley-oop. King's got it, goes up, draws the foul to count the bucket. Keala King. A lot of talent for the 6'5" senior guard. Former D1 Arizona State. Tough to handle inside the paint. Now it's back to a 21-point margin. Jacoby Anderson's 20 for his 4th foul. Boring will check in, replacing Warren. Also in the lineup for Lindenwood Belleville will be Chris Stevenson. Free throw by King, up good. Conventional three-point play, he's got 25. 6 here in the second half, 73-51. Entry pass inside. Gaffner's spin move is going to be fouled.
Foul is on Micro.
Foul will be against Keala King, his second. Team foul number 4. Free throw up, rattles out. A lot of fans made the trip from Belleville, Illinois to cheer on their Lynx today. They've been on their feet for the old get-go. Gaffner's free throw up good, his first of the second, actually his 3rd point of the second half. He's got 15 for the game. King, top of the key. Spin move inside, draws the contact, shot up and good. That's just too much talent. Keala King. Pretty move in there. Really handled the rock, and he's got 27. Standing players of this NAIA tournament. On the drive, counted. That foul will go against Kenny Manigal. It'll be his 3rd. Count the bucket for Craig Anderson. Anderson's got 13. He averages 21.4, and he has had to earn every one of these. It hasn't come easy for Craig Anderson, the junior. Free throw up, count it. He's got 14. 75-55, 11:40 to play. Second half. Whitaker off to Manigault on the right wing. Skip pass over to Justice. Thought about a 3. Pulls it down with the right-handed dribble. Crossover. Entry pass into King. King is going to get called for traveling. He can't believe it. He thought he was bumped a little bit and knocked him off balance, but the referee saw it differently. Calls a walking violation. That is just the 8th turnover in this game. Pikeville. Lindenwood only has 9. 3-point shot by Anderson won't go. Tip try out by Gaffner, and not being able to run it down is Chris Stevenson. Here comes Justice on the right wing with 11 minutes to play. Justice to the paint. Finds Whitaker on the left wing. Looks for a screen for Cantino. Fadeaway 15-footer along the baseline. Forced that shot up, and here comes Hallman on the push and transition. They're going to get him for carrying it. Easy call there as Hallman caught that ball on his right hip and gets the palming. Here comes Justice, the point guard. Whitaker's gone to the shooting guard spot. Manigault back to the basket, now faces up on Gaffner. Gives it over to King. King always looking for an opportunity to penetrate, to dish, or penetrate to score. Whitaker's got it. Over to Manigault. Back to Whitaker. Pull up three ball, in and out. And rebounded inside by Holman. Kicks it off to Craig Anderson. Here comes Lindenwood Belleville. On the push to the basket, Anderson shot up and just lays it up, and it gets pinned in between the backboard and the rim. That'll be an alternate possession. It'll stay with the Lynx. Whitaker checks out. John Nunnally will check in for him. Inbound to Gaffner. Turnaround. It's the back of the iron. Boring shot, no good. And Justice has the rebound. Down the court, reverse layup up and good. Nice move and a great feed. And Manigault, that's just his fourth point. But out to a 22-point margin, 77-55, 9:45 to play. Craig Anderson to the basket, to the rim, contact, and down he goes. Craig Anderson hits the deck pretty hard, but great sportsmanship there by Kenny Manigault, helps him up. That's who they call the foul on.
Foul is on 20. John
Go against Nunnally, his third, and send Craig Anderson back to the free throw line to shoot two.
Craig Anderson, 2 shots.
Two-shot opportunity for Lindenwood Belleville. Free throw up the shot line and rattles home for Craig Anderson. He's got 15. Michael and Ney will check in, replacing Cantino, who's been playing with 3 fouls much of the second half. Yeah, this Pikeville team runs about 8 deep. That's it. We have seen Colt Chapman. It's usually 3 off the bench, as Anderson's got 16. Justice dips it in the corner. Back to Justice on that left wing. And then King will just center it in between the rings and then go to work. On the drive, off the glass, up and in. Shooter's touch for Keala King. He's got 29 big points. Calling out the screen. Learn how to play the game. Learn how to communicate. That's all about, that's what basketball is. You can hear Ney out there calling screen to help his teammate out. On the missed shot, ball goes out of bounds, and Pikeville up by 22, have the basketball with 9 minutes left, 79-57. Over to Justice, open 3 ball, bang, on the assist from King. And somebody fell asleep. Justice got open. He's a shooter, and he drained it. He's got 11. Back to a 25-point margin. Lindenwood got within 16 at the start of the second half on a 6-0 run. Spin move inside counted for Chris Stevenson, but Pikeville has answered. Here comes Justice on the push to Manigault. Crossover move, then kicks it out to Justice, makes the extra pass. King, 3 ball, bang. First it was King to Justice, then Justice to King, and they both result in 3 ball, 32 for Keala King. 3-point on the way, and answering back is Chris Stevenson. He's got 7, and we've got timeout. 8:12 to play. 85-62 Pikeville. This is NAI, National Championship. Municipal Auditorium.